There, smooth operators, happy Friday. Again, my name is Karen Atkinson. I am a recent left above knee amputee. I had a hemipelvectomy December 5th of 2018 due to cancer called epithelioid sarcoma. And I made this channel to help others that are maybe about to have this type of surgery or just had it, or a family member or friend. I hope to give informational advice, insights, suggestions to help you out, because when I looked for help regarding this situation, I did not find much. So essentially, I will just be obviously giving you my point of view on things I've learned along the way, and hopefully they can help you out or someone that you know. So for this particular video, I'm going to talk about just before surgery and just after surgery, and I will be breaking down my experiences little by little in videos. I don't want to make a real long, drawn-out video. So let's get into this. So in the beginning, they gave me this prescription for a huge jug that you have to drink with the mix that's called colon lavage solution. I don't know the actual name of the solution itself, but you get this big jug and you have to drink it before surgery. I think it's midnight before surgery day. Now, I really didn't think I could finish it in one day, so I think I did it a little more than half of the previous day. And I don't suggest doing that. I really suggest powering through and trying to finish that, because that's more time that you're not able to eat. So I would do it in one day. If I could do it over, I would do it in one day. Now, what this does is clean you out. Okay, you're gonna have the green apple splatters. You're gonna have diarrhea. So if you're not used to doing cleanses like this, or you don't have diarrhea very often, and don't really know what to expect, I recommend just parking yourself on that iron throne, getting a TV tray, get a good book, get a tablet, your laptop, if you can, I don't know, maybe see the TV from where you're at, something, and just stay there. Just stay there, let nature take its course. And it will kind of ease the discomfort of having to go to the bathroom literally every 10-20 minutes. Okay, so there's that. My family and my best friend drove me to the hospital, and we checked in, and we had to sit for a little while. And so then they brought me in, and I got gowned up. The nurses told me what to expect, what could happen, like, of course, the worst things that can happen, and just the process of it all. And everybody was really informative, and I appreciated that. Some of the things that I can remember were I'm going to have an epidural. So that's, putting a little needle in your back for medication, pain medicine, and whatever else they need to shoot in there. I also was going to have a needle in my jugular here, IV in my arm. I was going to have draining tubes. I may have to have a colostomy put in, so that bypasses your intestines, and just what would be your feces would be going into this bag in liquid form. So that was a possibility. Let's see. And that's pretty much all that I can, remember. Upon waking up, it was very, very confusing for me. I knew I was going into surgery, but they didn't warn me when they were going to do the sleepy medicine. So I don't even remember when I knocked out. All I remember is looking at the clock, and I think it said 7:30. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. And I think it was about 6:30 when I looked at the clock, and I was like, did we travel back in time? It just confused me. So I really wish they had said, hey, listen, we're going to knock you out right now. Okay. So buckle up. something, a warning, anything, because it was really scary. I don't know. So it should have taken anywhere from 12 to 18 hours, but because I'm thin and relatively fit, the doctor had an easier time removing my pelvis and my leg. So I had, I still have my pubic bone, and that's to help when I am pregnant, to help keep the baby in a little bit better. And he basically took like my inner thigh skin, kind of cut everything it's really hard to explain, but cut from in to out, and then from that inner skin and thigh muscle, because they had to get rid of my buttocks muscle, they converted the thigh muscle and that skin flap into a buttocks. So basically they had to take wide enough margins, because this type of cancer does not react to radiation or chemo. So, they had to take wide enough margins. Now, my pelvis was already shattered from the tumor. It was 9 centimeters when they found it. It went up to 12. There was no way they could do reconstruction. If they did try, there could be infection, rejection. I would have to have a hip replacement every 8 years. I would have to be super cautious and gentle, and I'm not that. I love to do aerial silks. My husband, he calls me, what does he call me? A tornado, a whirlwind, just I don't know. I jet all the time. So I knew that amputation would be the best decision for me. So, anyway, so they did, stapled me all around. I forget how many I had. I think I had around 70 staples. I had just one draining tube, thank goodness. And so when I was finally coming to, it just felt like my thigh was this big, just huge, huge, huge. I felt like a giant's thigh. I was pretty with it. I saw my friends and my family and knew who they were, it was good. The only thing though was when I came into the room, I needed to wear my sunglasses because the light was just hurting my eyes so much. Usually with light eyes, sun and light can bother us a little bit more than people with dark eyes. So I recommend bringing a pair of sunglasses just in case. I don't know if this will happen to you, but better safe than sorry. Let's see. I did lose 1 liter of blood, by the way. I had 1 blood transfusion, so that's definitely a possibility that can happen to you as well. Not a big deal. They got a lot of blood on supply, so no worries there. If you can, though, if it's okay to get knocked out for a day right after surgery, do it. Do it. I mean, I'm tough, but this was really tough. It was hard. So I do recommend it. If the doctor feels like it's safe, do it. You're going to have a catheter. You're going to have drain tubes. You're going to have staples, bandages. You're not going to be able to eat for a few days. You're just going to have food and, you're just going to have liquids. I did not have to have a colostomy bag, so that was cool. And just make sure you stay on top of your pain. Don't let it skyrocket. The moment you start kind of wincing, like maybe about a 5, get your pain medicine. You want to keep it down because your body needs to stay calm. Personally, for me, what happens and did happen at the hospital is when my pain gets up too high, my anxiety goes through the roof and it just amplifies my pain. So please do yourself a favor. Don't try to be tough. Don't try to tough it out because it's not even worth it. Just manage your pain wisely, please. All right, so I think this concludes for this video. I'm going to do a couple little videos like this, so if I'm wearing the same outfit, you know why. But thank you again for hearing my story. And please subscribe, please share, please like. It helps me out. I'm really trying to get my word out. So, but thank you again for spending some time with me. Bye-bye.